Good morning, dear students. It's our second video. Watch this video very carefully. Okay, subtracting 3-digit numbers with regrouping. How can subtract 3-digit numbers? Okay, let's do. Now we are going to subtracting 3-digit numbers. Then let's start with a question, that is subtract 345 from 871. How can do this one? At first you have to write from which number you are subtracting. You may write that number at first. Here in this question we are subtracting from 871. So write that 871 at first. 871. Then subtraction simple. Then you may write the first number 345. Then can you, it is the first step, draw a line. Then we have to start from right side, from ones place that I told you. From here it is ones place. After completing that you may do tens place, this. Then only you may do hundreds place. Okay, I am starting. I told you to start from ones place, that is 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5. Can you subtract 5 from 1? Suppose in your hand there is 1 apple. Can you give 5 apple? No. Why? Here this 1 is less than 5, so you can't subtract 5 from 1. Then what will we do? We have to borrow. Borrow from where? From tens place, from next place, that is 7, from 7. So that time the 7 will change to 6 and this 1 will change to 11. Now let's do 11 minus 5. Take 11 in your mind and 5 in your hand. I told you to count back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 is the answer. Ready? Now let's do 6 minus 4. I told you to take 6 in your mind and 4 in your hand. Then count back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here 2 is the answer. At last, let's do 8 minus 3. 8 in your mind, 3 in your hand. Count back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here 5 is the answer. It is the final answer. So draw 2 lines. Okay, I'm going to do one more question, that is subtract 125 from 614. Subtract 125 from 614. I told you from which number we are going to subtract. Write that number at first. Here in this question we are going to subtract from 614. So write that number at first. 614 minus 125. At first we have to draw a line. Then start from ones place. After completing that you may do tens place. Then you may do hundreds place. Ready? Hundreds place. Okay, let's start from ones place, that is 4 minus 5. In this case 4 is less than 5, so we can't subtract 5 from 4. In your hand there is 4 apple. Can you give 5 apple? No. So what will we do? We have to borrow. 1 from next place, from this. So this 1 will change to 0. Reason? That 1 is giving 1 to 4. So that 1 will change to 0 and this 4 will change to 14. Now let's do 14 minus 5. 14 in your mind, 5 in your hand. Count back. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. 9 is the answer. Okay, now let's do 0 minus 2. In this case 0 is less than 2, so we can't subtract 2 from 0. We can't subtract 2 from 0. Then what will we do? We have to borrow 1 from where? From hundreds place, from 6. So that 6 will change to 5. This 0 will change to 10. Now 10 minus 2. 10 in your mind, 2 in your hand, count back. 9, 8. 8 is the answer. Now 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1. 5 in your mind, 1 in your hand, count back. 5, 4. 4 is the answer. It is the final answer, so draw 2 lines. Okay, let's do one more question. This one, subtract 125 from 800. I told you to write 800 at first, then minus, then 125. At first, draw a line. We have to start from ones, then tens, then hundreds. Okay, let's start. 0 minus 5. Here 0 is less than 5, so we can't. So we have to borrow from next. There also 0, so we have to borrow from hundreds. So this 8 will change to 7. This 0 will change to 10. Now we have to give 1 to 1's place. So that time that 10 will change to 9 and this 0 will change to 10. Okay, now let's do 10 minus 5. 10 in your mind, 5 in your hand, count back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 5 is the answer. Now 9 minus 2. 9 in your mind, 2 in your hand, count back. 8, 7, here 7. Last is 7 in your mind, 1 in your hand, count back. 7, 6. It is the final answer. Okay, let's wind up now. Thank you.